Hi guys, so I am currently in bed. I feel like absolute just garbage. I feel like crap. I just got done a little bit ago at my doctor's appointment. I It went really well. The doctor has no clue what's wrong with me. They took a clean catch urine specimen, where you wipe yourself. Well, you wouldn't know if you haven't done it before, but you wipe yourself like 3 times with these sterilized cloths and then you pee in a cup. She had me do one of those, and then they sent that off and checked for protein and stuff, and there was no protein, which is good. That means I don't have a UTI, which I never thought I did, but my mom had thought that maybe I did just because I'm really susceptible to them. And if you're not familiar with having UTIs when you're pregnant, they are completely different than when you aren't pregnant. Like, the side effects and symptoms, like, range differently. So that was, a thought that maybe that was what it was, but it wasn't. I feel like just like crap. Like, I thought that going out, I went out to lunch with my mom after we got done. She got done with her patients, and I got done with my appointment about the same time. And I thought that by like going out and kind of interacting with the outside world for a little bit would make me feel better, and I just felt even more drained and even more crappy than I did before. So I'm pretty upset because I feel like crap. I got to hear the baby's heartbeat though. It's at a strong 150, which is exciting. So it's doing well, and I feel it moving all the time, which is just like the greatest feeling. Yesterday I was concerned that, because I haven't been eating, my appetite's been like non existent. So I haven't been eating, and so I was freaking out, like, oh my gosh, like, is the baby okay? And like, right as I was thinking that, it just like moved. Like, I could feel it go like this, like this, and like I could feel the head and the legs extend at the same time, and the head and the legs, yeah. So it was like it was stretching, and it was just really nice and reassuring. But I feel it a lot lately. Like, it's most active early in the morning and late at night, which is actually how Wyatt was too. Wyatt was a definite kicker, all the time moving. Ava, not so much, but Wyatt just never stopped. Some new symptoms this week. I've lost my appetite. This was even before I got sick. I lost my appetite, which, let me explain what happened. Sunday night, I did a lot of yard work Sunday during the day with my husband, and then Sunday night I was just feeling dizzy and faint, so I laid down and went to bed. The next day I woke up and felt really crappy, but I had to take my daughter to school and take care of my son, so I kind of managed. After I picked my daughter up from school, I came home and I fell asleep. I was so tired. I put White down for a nap. I told her to read a book because I just couldn't. I felt so crappy. So by the time I woke up from my nap, my husband had gotten home and was taking care of Ava, which she's 7. It's not really, I don't know. Well, he was with Ava, and then he took over taking care of the kids while I just basically stayed in bed. Monday night, I stayed in bed, and I woke up around 5 a.m. apparently, crying in my sleep, and my husband said that he interacted with me for a good few minutes before I even remember waking up. All I remember is waking up to him, like, standing over me with Tylenol and thermometer, and he said that he had already like been talking to me and like had felt my forehead, and I was complaining, I was crying and complaining that I was cold and achy, and he felt my head and said I was burning up, and I don't know, I don't remember any of this. But I had a fever about 100, which I range at like a 96 point something. So anything over 97.5, I feel feverish. So 100 was it was pretty painful for me. I know that unless it's 101 or over, it's not a concern when you're pregnant, so I didn't, go or call anywhere. So I took some Tylenol, fell back asleep. Tuesday morning, my husband took my son to the babysitter, and my mom came and picked up Ava and took her to school, and I just slept all Tuesday. I was in and out of consciousness, on the computer sometimes, not. I couldn't even move to get out of bed. Like, it was pretty bad. My body was just, like, rocked. Like, I couldn't, yeah. Tuesday night came around, and my fever held steady at 100. If I took Tylenol, it would go down to 98.7, and then after the Tylenol would wear off, it would creep back up to 99 and then 100. And this morning it was still at 100. So that's 2 days later. Yeah. So last night I didn't sleep well either, though. I was just tossing and turning. Every inch of me just aches. Like, if you touch me, I feel like screaming. Like, it just feels like I'm bruised. But yeah, so doctor doesn't know what's wrong with me. If I'm not feeling better by Sunday, I'm supposed to call on Monday and they'll do some more testing. But they don't think it's pregnancy related. My doctor thinks it's, just some virus and I just need to rest and take it easy and pump fluids. So that's what I'm going to do. Um, Another thing that has happened this past week, which this has actually been the past 2 months, it's been like this. I'm officially 15 weeks. Did I say that? I don't know if I did. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit delirious right now. Yeah. So in 15 weeks, in the last 2 months, I had really terrible sciatica. Sorry, I'm moving the camera. I had really terrible sciatica with my son's pregnancy, but it wasn't until I was like 28 weeks and higher that I started having it, and it got really bad towards the end, like to the point where I was like crippled, like I couldn't walk. Well, now I've like taken that crippled and couldn't walk stage, and that's where I'm at right now. I get out of bed and my left leg just goes limp underneath me. I get shooting pains. I'm limping everywhere. I don't know the last time that I actually walked normal. It's a chronic thing. I actually had it after I even delivered Wyatt. I still continued to have bad sciatica, but if I rested and took it easy for a little bit, it would go away and then come back way later. Now it's no matter how much rest I get, it's just painful. And if I sit too long, like, it's bad. So now whenever I get up, I have to really brace myself because I know my left leg will give out. So I've been I've been really I've been really, really sad about that because it's just so painful, like if you live with any type of chronic pain, like it really ruins your day and just your mood all around. And I want to like still interact with my family, I want to still be active and stuff, so I push myself, but it's just so painful. And there's nothing I can do about it, and it's just like I'm only 15 weeks, so like what's gonna happen at 38? Like that's what I'm terrified of, it's like what's gonna happen at 38? And I'm 25 years old and I can't even pick up my kid, like it's so painful. I can't hold Wyatt. My 60-something-year-old mother is getting him in and out of the car seat for me, I'm 25 years old and I just feel like it's really hard to live with pain every day like that. So I brought that up with my doctor, and I got a referral for physical therapy and a referral for a prenatal chiropractor, so I'll be visiting them soon. And she also wrote me a script to get a handicapped or temporary disabled sticker for our vehicle or for me, because I will be starting school next month and the parking lot's horrendous. Like, unless you're a teacher or you're handicapped, you have to walk like a half a mile from where you're parking just to the building that your class is in and then walk from there. So, yeah. Sorry. I'm still happy to be pregnant. I mean, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not easy all the time. Like I could deal with the nausea and I could deal with throwing up, but this is just like, it's hard. But yeah, so other than that, there's not been really that much anything new. I'm hoping to feel better soon. Like, I'm praying to God to feel better soon because I hate feeling like this. It's really tough. All of your emails that people have been sending me and Facebook comments have just really helped. So I thank you so much for those. I did the giveaway. I made a video prior to this. It's probably why I'm so emotional right now because I'm so moody. I spent like 20 minutes making a video before this, and I did this random drawing thing on fruitmachine.com or whatever, and then like the video wouldn't upload. So I'm using my MacBook, so I'm praying to God that like my sound and my video are at the same time, but if not, then you're just gonna have to deal with my mouth moving when I'm not talking and vice versa, because I'm not redoing this again. The winners, though, it was completely random. First place went to the Chelsmeister, which I believe we're friends on Facebook too. I think I've talked to you before comment wise. So congratulations. You'll be getting the Preggy Pops and 3 pairs of earrings. And then the second winner, because I decided to do second place because I never win at anything. So to be able to let 2 people win at something just seemed really like fun to me. So I made another pair of earrings, and that actually goes to the person who won that was Mrs. Hernandez Ash, which we are also friends on Facebook, and I've talked to you, and I'm excited that you were the winner because that's just great. So send me your email addresses, or not your email addresses, sorry. Send me your addresses. You can do it over Facebook if that's easier, or you can send it to my direct email, babybellykelli@gmail.com, or on YouTube, either one. And I'll send those things out to you hopefully by the end of this week, or next week, sorry. I don't feel well this week. And I did want to say that I have reached 200 subscribers. That's amazing to me. Like, I say this every time, but the fact that people are actually that interested in wanting to know what's going on with me it makes me feel really good. Not because, like, oh, I'm so popular, but more of a lot of the times when you're a stay-at-home mom, you sometimes can start to feel non-existent, and it's nice to know that you're not. So I'm like so emotional today. I just don't feel well, and I have a fever of 100 right now, and I'm just delirious. Anyways, so thank you for all my subscribers. I'm really not this crazy person. I'm not. But I will be doing a 200 subscriber giveaway. I'm not going to be doing this every 100, even though I doubt I'll make it to 300, which is perfectly fine by me. But another company contacted me to do a product review, and they are sending me some stuff specifically for a giveaway. So I'm very excited for that for you guys because it sounds like a pretty good one. I haven't gotten a tracking number yet, so they haven't sent it, but I just sent them my address literally last week, so hopefully by the end of this month that'll come. But I still have a bio oil review to do. I've been using it for the past week and a half, and by the end of next week I will feel confident enough to be able to do a full review on that, so I will have that too. But other than that, yeah, that's been my week 15, yay. I have my next OB appointment in 4 weeks, and I will be 19, a little over 19 weeks by then, and I will get to make my anatomy scan appointment. So we will find out if it's a girl or boy next month, so we're excited. But thank you to everyone. If I haven't, there are a few of you that have just started emailing me and sent me some really personal, nice things, and some of you I've responded to, some of you I have not gotten a chance to respond back to again, and I apologize, but I like to have my full attention and clear mind when I email people back. So I will get to that as soon as I can when I'm feeling better, but I just want to let you know that I am thinking of you, and, you know, my heart goes out to you in the situations that you're in, and I will definitely get back to you as soon as I can. So, yeah. But thanks for watching, as always, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'm not going to do a belly shot because I feel like trash, and yeah, so if you're friends with me on Facebook, I'll post something later tonight or tomorrow morning. If you're not following me on Instagram, feel free to. It's Kelly Pot Belly, Kelly with an I, Belly with a Y. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.